lotion in here, but okay. Good morning, good morning, good morning. And it's okay if nobody's on. I am just trying to get back on because I've missed like the last 2 Sundays. And I need to get back into this. Okay, so last Sunday I just didn't come on because I really just didn't know what I had no ideas. No ideas. I don't know why I seem to get like the act of coming on and then having to come up with the idea, or I just didn't come up with the idea before and it just, kind of threw me for a loop. So anyway, today what's my plan is to work on my March monthly, because of course we are already in the month of March and I need to go ahead and lay that down. So I have 2 kits here that I was looking at for using, and they're both from Saucy Stickers Co., who I PR for. So I don't think this was, I think this was the one that was actually for March, and then this was one that she released later on. This one is more greeny. It's called Cottage Core. She has the ducks in there. And then she does have one that's actually like, I don't know why I keep thinking. Okay, anyway, never mind. I was about to say something about, what do you call it? Easter, but why am I even talking about Easter? Because Easter is not. Okay, all right. So there was a lot of releases that are kind of like in this kind of green family. And I think that because of that, that kind of makes me want to use Jax, no. It makes me want to use this in the monthly and then use this in a weekly, I think. But I don't know. This is so pretty. If I use this is definitely going to be gold foil. And then if I did this one, I'm still in the middle between silver and rose gold. Oh, Lord. Decisions. So, okay. Well, as I decide, I'm just going to show you a little bit of the stuff I've been working on. So this is my February book highlights. So I did that one already. And then I'm laying down the rest of the February weeklies. So this is from Hello Petite Paper. This one. And then this one is a Dutch door that I have to be very careful with. From Letters to Apollo for Valentine's Day. I just love this one. And then these are some that I just finished. This is for Black History Month from Tailor Made Planning. And then this one was Galentine's with a Plan. I really love this one. Really embrace like all of the foil in this. Okay, so, all right, let's pick Eeny, meeny, miny, mo, cat, tiger, right? So if house, let him go. Anyway, all right, let's get serious. Okay, so I think I'm gonna go with this one because, like I said, I think that this one I want to put in, well, hold on. Actually, one more thing. Let me, hold on. So that. Oh, that could actually be very cute as the one that I do at the bottom. That would, okay. So possibly, now, hold on. Now, if I were to do this one has these. She did a lot of layering elements in this one. Okay, I think I'm gonna go with this one. All right, so now the thing about this one is that I have to gather up like a lot of gold foil stuff because I have no idea where my gold foil stuff is. I'm so sorry, y'all. That was nasty. It really was. But it was stuck in my throat. Okay. Ooh. Didn't mean to do that. Okay. So I will find the gold off of this because I think that would be perfect for. And then, okay. Ooh, these are pretty. But I don't know if I'd want to, because these are kind of big. I just use this and to cover, let's see. That's kind of big. I don't know if I want to use that. And actually what I was looking for, you know what? Let's go with these. So do we want to do, what kind of green do we have? So we have all of these and what's that? It's a sage. Ooh, or, hold on. I just saw something. Okay, so magnolia is a really, clementine, papaya. Okay, hold on. So this is magnolia, and magnolia is a color it's like a pink, but it's a beigeish pink. So when you lay it down, honestly, it can probably go with any spread that you use. Now the question is, am I going to use it? Like, do I want something up here as well for some color? But I don't know that I like. Okay, so mint definitely is not the color. Sage. Oh, clover is the color. That's the color. Yep, I think clover is definitely the color if I was going to use one of the greens. And then the artwork had, hold on. The artwork had her, and I really love her in it. So I think I do want to use her. Just need to figure out how I'm gonna use her. And then at the top, because let's see, this is clover. All right, so those might be perfect for that. Or I do have this lace one that's really nice. I think that could work. That beige one. Oh wait, why am I even doing that? I'm tripping. I forgot. She has her own washi. All right, I'm being crazy. Just crazy. What is, oh my God. You know what? Y'all, my dog is such a drama queen. drama queen. Now, I try to be nice to him and put a bed back in there, even though he tears them up all the time, so he wouldn't have to be on the hard floor. And he's up there showing his behind. Should just let him just be on the hard floor. Okay, this is... Alright, hold on. This don't make sense. Yeah, next time I'm gonna have everything out. Okay, let's just go on ahead because clearly I don't have all the time in the world. It's already 10 minutes in. Okay, let's see. So we can either use this or we can use this. This one I'll save for the monthly, but I feel like this would be okay, there we go. This would be what I would want to use in, sorry, the weekly. Okay, so let's, to cover that up. All right, but I still think, that I really feel like these color swatches are needed there. I just feel like it's so white. Oh my God. Unless we like threw in some of these somewhere. Like that. Okay, let's see. Ooh, be careful, be careful. So he probably just up there just tearing up more stuff. All right, so we do that, and then or we put these here. So that's the or. I still like the idea of having some color there. Where's our girl? Where is our beautiful girl? So we have her. Yeah, I think I'm gonna put this one back behind. I haven't used these transparent matte color washes in a while. But let's go ahead and lay that down. Ooh. All right, yeah, I like that. Okay. I don't know, I really just, I think that I want this. I think I want it. Because even if you put the florals, I just feel like it needs some color behind it. It's just so white. All right, so we're gonna, yeah. Yes, like, okay. Yep, like it. All right, now, because I could either drop it from above or there. So these, or actually, you know what, let's go with the bottom. Let's start with the bottom first. I'm always all over the place, but it comes together eventually. Can you see her? Okay, So, and then what do we put down here? Because it is a little bad behind. I just can't ever do a plan with nothing where he is just going to be quiet. He's spoiled as just spoiled to death. He thinks that he's supposed to be out. If I'm up, he thinks he's supposed to be out. Now, I don't think he does this with my husband, but he does it with me. He just has temper tantrums. Okay, this is actually kind of pretty. And I would love for it to be behind her, but it also doesn't really make sense to me to be behind her. Because clearly she's like in a meadow. So, okay, we're not going to do that. But I feel like, she needs something like this or something from over here layered behind her. Okay. Maybe, put more like right there. Okay. And then let's have a beautiful, beautiful floral. Where are those gorgeous butterflies that I saw on there? They are so cute. Yes. Butterflies, butterflies. Okay, yeah. I kind of like it right here. Possibly, maybe, like this. All right, let's kind of put it there. And then I was definitely going to use the butterflies. I don't know. Let's see, because boom, boom. I do. Okay, so this always bothers me at the bottom. It just being white down there. I really cannot, I don't like it at all. So if I put this here, that one goes there. Let's see. I don't really like that either. And okay, hold on. Let's see if I put that in here. Did I? Oh my goodness. I literally cannot find the gold. So I'm looking for the gold one like this one. But of course my organization skills suck. So I clearly don't have those. Oh, here it is. I put it with the gold stuff. Okay. All right, so let's see. last couple of times. Did I do it? I don't know. Did I do it? No, I didn't really do a quote. And I miss having quotes. So let's try to get something where I can have a quote. Ooh, spring, spring. I like the spring definition. That's really cute. And I wanted to like put like either the duck or the basket. I like those. Okay. Now, I feel like for like this, like I think either a quote, but then again, I also need February to come down through there, so I need to figure that part out. That is true. I haven't done February up here in a while. I could do that. For some reason, I don't think I'm going to finish this today. I think I'm going to be I'm not going to be able to make decisions. Not going to be able to make decisions. Okay, so, what was I going to talk about? I was going to talk about a book that I just recently, I finished yesterday. What is it called? Promise Me. Oh, Lord. Promise Me Tomorrow? Promise Me. Ugh. I'm horrible at this. Promise Me Something. I think it's called Promise Me Tomorrow, by Cara, Bastone. It's a romance, slow burn, very, very slow burn. But it's about this girl named Lenny. Her actual name is Helen, but her best friend calls her Lenny. And her best friend has passed away. And so Lenny, and like they've been best friends since they were kids. And so basically she is destroyed. They were best friends. They lived together in an apartment. You know, they had their own apartment. Her friend got cancer, and from the best that I can tell, is that it seems like she got the cancer, she went through treatments, she was doing well, and then all of a sudden the cancer came back. And, you know, as typically happens a lot of times, when cancer comes back, it is a lot more aggressive, and so her friend ended up passing away. And so basically she's just kind of, she is it's rough. Hold on, let me go shake this dog. No! Y'all, me and this dog are always fighting. Always fighting. But I do love him. Okay, so anyway, back to the book. So Lenny is just basically skating, like, she's struggling. She is struggling. She is no longer talking to her family. Like, she's just kind of isolated herself. She's not talking to her mom. Because, you know, when people grieve, they don't want to hear, like, you know, you need to do this or you need to do that. And, you know, that she just basically really isolated herself. She stopped maintaining her job. She didn't even go back to the house, like the house that they lived in, her and her best friend. She didn't even go back to the house. She refused to go back to her home. So basically what she would do is she would ride the subway, and the Staten Island ferry. She would ride that all day and night, just going back and forth so she wouldn't have to go home. And she would buy her clothes from like thrift shops, so she would never have to go back home. And so she started, you know, she was a nanny. Now it never did really explain, like, you know, girl, how was you bathing and stuff when you riding this damn train every day? You know, train and ferry, but you know, all right, I digress. So yeah, so you know, so she ends up getting this gig. Like I said, she was a nanny. Now, you know, I don't know how she was making it as a nanny. Cause I don't know. I would have. I feel like, you know, somebody would have been like, "Girl, are you seem like you need some help. I don't know if I want you taking care of my kids." That's what I would have thought. But I mean, clearly these folks was letting her take care of the kids. So anyway, she ends up getting referred to take to the single mom who has a 7-year-old daughter, seven or eight, I think, and her name is Ainsley. So she goes, she meets Ainsley. Her mom is going out of town, and so she's, you know, she's basically, which is weird, like, you're going out of town and you're gonna let somebody new babysit your child over the weekend while you're gone. But anyway, the mom's name was Reese. Reese is single mom, and her dad was like this famous musician. He got sick and he passed away, and so you know, he was helping Reese take care of Ainsley. And so now that he's passed away, it's just, you know, Reese trying to figure it out on her own. She's trying to work, you know, just do all the single mom things. So Reese hires Lenny, and Lenny comes, you know, the first day. And so the first day, this guy shows up to the door when Lenny gets there, and, you know, like, she can tell that something is off between him and Reese, but Reese lets, you know, him come on in the house. And so Reese leaves, she goes on her trip. And so Lenny's there with the little girl, Ainsley, and they hit it off very well, because Lenny is just like free-spirited, and, you know, she's trying her best to avoid all her grief. So she's just, you know, very free-spirited. I guess that's the best way to put it. And so Hold on, sorry. Okay, I need this. But while she's there, this first time, babysitting Ainsley, this guy, like who came in, he won't leave. Like he's there the whole time. And the mom, she knew that he like, she let him in and everything. And so, come to find out, he is the little girl's uncle. Um, uh, Jesus, my brain just. What is his name? Oh my God, Lenny and. Okay, well, can't even remember the dude's name. Anyway, anyway, her and old dude. He's looking at her. He's like, she's weird. He's looking at Lenny like she's weird. I don't know why you left my niece with this girl. And he's like, he's calling, the mom, Reese, and he's like, you need to get. He's like, why did you, just bad mouthing her, and like she didn't do anything wrong. It was just literally off of her appearance, the way she was acting, that kind of stuff. Um, and so like he literally follows them around everywhere, and the little girl doesn't really know him. She's just kind of like, that's my uncle, but like she doesn't know him because come to find out, he didn't grow up with them. He had his own mom, and the granddaddy who died. He cheated while he was out on the road because, like I said, he was a musician, and so he cheated on the mom. Cheated on her mom, which is Reese's mom, while he was out on tour. And like I said, he's recently passed away. So Reese is also kind of dealing with that as well. The death of her father. And then finding out that she has a new brother that she never knew she had. And then her brother, this new brother, who is now living in the same building with them because the dad left him an apartment in the same building, is kind of overbearing and like kind of she feels like he's judging her and just looks at her as like a bad mom. When in all actuality, he's just trying to get close to his family because that's the only family he has left. His mom, who he grew up with, she has passed away, along with his cousin who he grew up with, who was basically his little brother. His mom and the cousin were both killed in a car accident. So he's just really trying to find a way to connect with the only family that he has left. But he's bad at it. Let's just put it at that. He's very bad at it. And so, ergo, like I said, he doesn't trust Lenny. So he follows them around everywhere. But he soon comes to figure out that like Lenny and the little girl Ainsley, like she knows how to connect with her. Even though she's like a hot ass mess, she is really good at nannying. She knows how to connect with the kids, and he's like, okay, I'm trying to connect with my niece and with my sister, so let me enlist Lenny's help. And then one day he also finds out what's going on with Lenny because she has a book about grief that falls out of her backpack, and he sees it. And so then it kind of like clicks in his head, like he understands why she's a hot mess. So he follows her one night, and he realizes that like this girl is literally just sleeping on the subway. Not on the subway, on the ferry every night. And so he follows her, and he's there. And she wakes up and he's still there. And so he gives her, she starts, he forces her to basically talk about, what happened. And so she explains, like, she hasn't been back to the house since her best friend died. And so he's like, okay, I have an apartment that, I don't use anymore because my dad left me this apartment. Um, would you be interested in it? And so she's like, yeah, of course. Well, if, not, I guess if, at first she's kind of hesitant about it, but she does end up going to the apartment. And she struggles with like sleeping. So she usually is out like all night, um, just doing various different things. Not anything bad, but, just doing things so that she doesn't have to feel her grief. So, um, anyway, he basically just goes about, he decides that he's going to help her get, over. She has a list of things that she wants to do to kind of start living again. And so he decides that he's going to help her accomplish those things on the list. And so that's basically what they do in the book is they are working to accomplish the things that her and her friend had put on this list. And he helps her with those things, crossing off the things on the list. And basically, because it is a romance, he starts to fall for her. But granted, she is still a hot mess. So even though he starts falling for her, like he doesn't tell her, he doesn't make a move, he's still really just helping her. He is just trying to help her um, be able to start moving forward with her life because she hasn't been. She's been stuck in this one, just stuck in this grief mode since her best friend died. Like she doesn't even talk to her parents anymore. And they call her, and it's not like they're not involved. She just ignores them because she doesn't want to have to deal with her grief. So something needs to go here. And I need some foil here. So he helps her do things like going to a concert, doing, what was one of the things on the list? Doing something they would regret. So they got matching tattoos. Um, he even gets her to finally go visit the friend's grave. Um, going, to the Met Museum where her friend really loved to go to. And he's just always there for her. Like he tells her, he's like, if you can't sleep, call me. If you're, if something's going on, call me. And at first, she's just kind of like, yeah, whatever. Nobody's gonna be there for me like that. But he actually really is there for her like that. And so like anytime, he's always like, hey, where are you? And anytime she would tell him that she was on the ferry, then like he was immediately like, I'm coming, because he knew something was up. But at the end, then she's like, well, nothing's wrong this time. It's just like she started figuring out, that some of those things that she did were just her. It wasn't necessarily part of the grief. It was just her. And so one of the things that she, her friend had asked her to not cut her hair, because after the second bout of cancer, the first bout of cancer, she cut her hair. And so the second time she said, don't cut your hair. And so she was just growing her hair out. And of course it looked like a hot mess because, not taking care of it. And so finally, as she starts healing, she takes it upon herself to go to a hairdresser where her and her friend had originally got their hair cut, and she cuts it all off, donates it to kids who are undergoing cancer. And let's see, I need one of these, or that one maybe. Maybe. Hold on. Let's see. No, I think that's a little too much. I think for this, because we have like the lace already, I'm gonna go with something a little bit more plain. I think this is the most plain that I have, so we'll go with this one. So anyway, like it's a single point of view, so it's just from Lenny's point of view. And you know, Lenny's kind of they do different things, like they go camping, he helps her make friends, and so all the friends go camping, and you know, it's not like he is not being, there's nothing that he's doing that is saying, you know, like, ooh, I want to date you. Nothing that he's doing is saying that. He's really just being her friend. But amidst him being her friend and helping her cope with her grief, you know, he's starting to fall for her. But he never says anything about it. He's just there for her. And then, so he ends up going to his ex's brother's wedding, and he takes Lenny with him. And while she's there, you know, like she sees him in his tux, and she's like, damn, like it kind of hits her then. She's like, I think I might like him. Because this whole time, you know, it's just been on a friends kind of level basis. Just friends. And so they go to this wedding, and his ex is there. And so his ex is telling her, like, hey, you know, he needs somebody who's very kind and soft and da-da-da-da. And she's like, no, that's not what he needs at all. Like, she's figured him out. Like, and that's the one thing about her, is although she was a hot mess going through a lot of shit, like she's very intuitive about people, which is why she was able to connect with the little girl very well, Ainsley. She's very intuitive. And so she's like, yeah, that's not what he needs. And so she's like, basically, like, I figured out what he needs. You know, he needs someone who is basically just gonna be like, hey, let's go do this. And if you ask him nicely, he'll do it. If you try to push him, he's not gonna do it. Anyway, so like I said, at the wedding, she sees him in his tux, or well, not tux, because it was a country wedding. But like she sees him in a suit anyway. And so she's like, damn, you're looking good. And all of a sudden, like it hits her, she's like, oh shoot, I like him. And so then she doesn't know what to do with that, because, you know, she hasn't been with anybody for what, 2 years? Because she was literally taking care of her friend while her friend was sick. And, you know, she just wasn't on that kind of stuff. You know, she was grieving, and she just didn't, that was not in her thought process at all, you know? So she doesn't know what to do with that. And so she basically starts acting weird around. Like she stops kind of coming. She puts a little space and distance between them, and she starts acting weird. And he's like, what's up? I know you. I've been with you for a couple months, you know, like we've been friends at this point. Like I figured you out. So what's going on? And she, you know, she doesn't know how to tell him. So she gets overwhelmed one night, and she ends up calling her mom. And, you know, they talk. And so she updates her mom on everything that's been going on with her. And so her mom, her mom is there for her, very supportive. Like she's just been waiting on her. And, her mom is, because she has not spoken to her mom in months. Her mom figured out, she's like, I staked out your apartment and you're not coming home. She's like, why are you not coming home? Um, Very supportive mom. So, her and her mom, they talk and she explains, pretty much basically how she's been a hot mess. She has just been a mess. And so her mom's like, okay, come, I want you to start coming back to dinners. They're from Jersey. I think Jersey. Because her mom, and I did the audio book of this. So her mom had an accent and it was giving Jersey. I'm just going to say that. It was giving Jersey. This needs to go somewhere, but I don't know. Okay, maybe I need to stop first and do March. I need to put my March before I get too much into this. So, mom is like, come to Sunday dinner, and she tells her about him. And so mom's like, hey, just bring him over. That's fine. I want to see you. I don't know what's going on with you in your life, so that's fine. Bring him. And so he come, immediately when she invites him, he's like, sure, I'll come. And he comes, meets her family. They love him. Mom's automatically like, oh yeah, like he likes you. Y'all are dating, and she's like, no, we're not dating. Like I just figured out I like him, and I don't know what to do about it. And so her mom's like, girl, he likes you. So then she starts all this like shamelessly flirting with him. Which she it's funny because that's like a running theme in the book. Like she makes these little, she sees a guy that's cute, and then she comes up with like all this stuff in her mind about the guy. And he knows about it because he's like, your face is very expressive. You can tell that like something is going on in your brain. Anyway, um, so, so um, it she's like, okay, hold on. Which one of these do we want to do? Do we want to do that March, or do we want to do this March? This, even though I like this here, I feel like I can't eat. Well, I definitely know I'm not going to be able to put March there, but I really want to use this March because I don't think I have any more single letters. And if I do, I probably don't have all the whatever. They're probably lost somewhere. Cause I never. Oh wait, hold on. Okay, so we have nope, no M's. We have one A and we have R. I was trying to see if I could take it. Oh wait, no. Currently doesn't. Okay, so no, can't do that either. Ew. Okay, so no, we're not doing that. Okay. Where was I? I am so mad that I literally cannot remember his name. What? I can't. This is crazy that I cannot remember his name. Oh, I might have put this down. This might be stuck. Ooh, is it stuck? Is it stuck? Is it stuck? Oh! Yeah, that's kind of stuck. Okay. All right, so let's see. How can we do March? We could put it here. And then put like something else up here, maybe. I think, because Okay. All right. Where was I at? Okay. Oh, so she starts like all this shamelessly flirting with him and all this kind of stuff. And so, basically he's because at first, so she tries to kiss him, and he's like, nope, nope, not right now. And so she's like, wait, what? Like she's just completely thrown. She's like, do you not want to kiss me? Like you don't want to be with me, or? And he's like, no, like that's not it. I do, but not right now. Like he's just like just really, and it like he doesn't really explain. He's just like, nope, 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 not right now. We're not gonna do this right now. And so she's just kind of like, what? Like she's so confused. As far as she's like, does he like me? Does he not like me? um, and so there's still, she's like, she doesn't really know what to do with that, basically. Like, so she kind of, stays away from him a little bit because she's just like, I don't know. But then they go out with those friends again that he helped her make. And so, the friends are like, they're like, yeah, he likes you. He's just a good guy. Like he's being a good guy. So, um, he's still there for her. He's still supporting her, and she finally figures out like that he has a list of his own. And so basically, his list is things that he needs for her to do, basically, um, to know that she's ready, like she's healed, basically. So she starts, and these are things that she does not know, that she needs to do, like they're on his list. She just starts to heal, and so she starts taking back on the responsibilities. So like cleaning up the house, doing laundry, getting on a good sleep schedule, um, like making an actual, because she never really wanted to commit to being like a full-time nanny for the little girl, because it was just like, I might dip up out of here. And so she made like an actual schedule with the family, so that the little girl had the consistency there. And so she starts making all of those little changes. And he's they're still friends, and they're still hanging out this whole time, so he's seeing them, seeing those changes. And so she starts realizing that, oh, this is what he's waiting on. Like it wasn't about me. It wasn't about not liking me. It was about just making sure that I was healed enough to where, if I could be okay if this didn't work out or whatever. Let's see. Oh, he is so cute. Just adorable. Okay. But anyway, so it's a very slow burn book. Very slow burn. Like honestly, and like I said, it's a romance. So the sex does not come until like the last 30-45 minutes of the book. So when I say slow burn, slow as hell. But it's a very good book because it really shows how people go through and deal with grief. And like, because he had already dealt with grief, he'd already been through the death of his mom and his cousin. And so he never said, but I honestly do believe that he may have gotten some type of therapy. He never suggested therapy for her. And I'm just like, yeah, I really feel like, she definitely needed some therapy. She could have saved herself a lot of time if she had therapy. But that was never brought up in the book. Um, it was literally just him helping her through the list and being able to do things that she kind of got stuck and refused to do anymore because her friend, they were things that her and her friend did together, and just living life. But she was, like I said, she was very intuitive, and so she was able to help him and his sister really get through their differences, um, because they had issues. Like I said, she did not know that she had a brother, because until it was too late, well, not too late. I think her dad told her before he died. Um, but still, I mean, you are a grown ass woman with a child, and you find out you have a half brother that your dad has known about his entire life, that he's just kept quiet and about. That's real messed up. And then not even that, but like this half brother lost his family when he was young, and then your dad didn't, like, he didn't get him, like nothing, like he didn't get into a relationship with his dad until he was older. So they they all had like shit going on that they needed to work out. Okay, I need some of these, but I just need to figure out what color I want to use, because I've already used like this green and this one, so I'm trying to keep it as close as possible, because I don't really like having like 30 million colors. This, damn, I really have nothing else that is this color, so maybe I need to go buy these in the, like this. Okay, give me a second. But anyway, he falls madly and deeply in love with her, and they get together. Like, they don't move at the end of the book. They don't move in together, because they're still like, he's basically like, I'm here for you, and I will take it as slow as I need to. But he's supportive of her, and that's a great thing. That's all I can say. I just like the fact that for once, you had a male character who was very emotionally intelligent, very aware, even though like he had no clue how to deal with his own family. Like, he knew exactly how to help her. He wasn't like, he was pushy when he needed to be pushy, but then when he didn't need to be pushy, he was just there and supportive. So, um, really like the fact, like I said, he was very emotionally intelligent, because usually guys in books, they just have no clue until like they push the girl away. Oh, I love her, and da 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 da, and never really considering what other people need. So, like I said, he knew that he wanted her to be in a healthy relationship with him. He wanted it to be something that was healthy, so he was willing to wait until she was at a point where it would be healthy. And I think that's like, just, I think that's really what made me like give that book like four stars. Because y'all know most of these guys ain't out like that out here. They just want to put the sausage in, and they don't care. Because, I'm going to tell you, she offered it up several times, and he was like, mm-mm. He's like, go on, girl. You're not ready yet. You're not ready. So, that was my first time reading a book by that author, and I think I will read more from her. So I am see. Okay. We're coming up. Oh, we did hit 60 minutes. Okay, so about to wrap this up then. I just hate not finishing it, but I've been talking and I will put in the notes because I told it's called Promise Me, but and I think it's Promise Me Tomorrow, but I may be wrong. I will put like all the information for the book because clearly I don't even know what day this month starts on. Okay, so here Saturday and moving. Okay, all right. I think I like that. I want to put you somewhere, but I don't think I want to use you right there. Okay. So we have some of this going as I wish. Okay, so let's put the butterflies back down. Oof, I did not mean to pull up the paper like that. Can I get some of it off? Can I? Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. So typically when I'm reading, I am reading like multiple books at a time, usually 2 books. So I'm usually reading something like a physical book, maybe on my Kindle, and then I'm listening to an audiobook. And so that I can like not get the stories confused, I usually read something that's fantasy and then something that's, not fantasy, so that I can keep the stories lines separate. So after that one, I started on this book called okay, well actually I was already reading another book. Listen, but I put that one. So usually sorry, when I get books from Libby, then I usually will stop reading what I'm or listening to whatever else I have, so that I can finish those before the time runs out. So I picked that one was on Libby, and then the other book that I picked up, Cinderella is Dead, is on Libby. So I went ahead and started Cinderella is Dead. It's by a Black author called Kaylin Burton, I think. Burton. I've read another book of hers called This Poison Heart. And so that's what made me go and find her book and start reading her book. Cinderella is Dead. It's supposed to be like a updated adaptation of Cinderella, but also like kind of an anti-Cinderella because the in this book, and it's I would, from what I'm reading right now, it sounds like it's kind of fantasy based, because they have like fairy godmothers in the book too. So I would venture to say that it is fantasy based. We'll see. But I don't know. Like I really try. I try not to DNF books. I really do. And DNF mean do not finish. But this one is. I'm not saying it's bad. It's just that like and I read a review about it, and then I was like, yeah, that kind of makes sense. Because I was feeling like, I don't know how I feel about this right now. And one of the reviews was saying that, you know, like it's fantasy, but they didn't do a lot of world building in it. So it's like, it's just kind of unclear because it's like she lives in this world where um, it's based off of Cinderella, like going to a ball and um, they expect all of the girls to, you know, be chosen. If you're not chosen, then you're like basically, you can be, it sounds like they can be killed. um, but also, if you're chosen, you know, you don't have any say in who you're chosen by. So you could end up with like an old geezer, or you could end up with like someone who beats you, you know, like all kind of stuff like that. So I don't know, but it also doesn't really explain like where or when, you know. So it's, I don't know. We'll see. If I finish it, I will let you guys know how I liked it, and if I don't, then I'll tell you guys that too. Okay, so I'm going to, I guess, wrap this up here because, like I said, I'm really just trying to keep these to an hour. I want to finish it, but I feel like this is going on for so long, and I don't want to. Okay. And I need to find, like, I also need to go through my foil because clearly I can't find stuff that I'm looking for. I want the butterfly trails to put something here, like coming out of the flower, and I can't find those. I would be satisfied with the bee trails as well, but I don't even know if I have bee trails, to be honest. I don't think I've ordered them yet. See, like I have a lot of these fall ones with the leaves, but I don't think I've ordered the like the spring stuff yet. So maybe I need to go. Ooh, oh, that was cute. Oh, look at the duck. It matches. Oh my god, the duck. There's a ducky. Ooh, so should I put the duck behind? Or, and have two ducks? Or maybe I just save the duck. Oh, foot. He's so cute. Okay, we'll just leave the duck for now. We're not gonna do the duck for now. Okay. All right, I did say I wanted a quote, so do we like that? Or I do like having some blue in here because I have the blue up here and I don't really have any more anywhere else. So I do like placing the blue in, but do we have any other? Okay, so we have these, which are more like, look like reading. And then this one, but I don't want to use those. Okay, so I gotta figure out what else I want to do on that side, and that's what's kind of where I'm stuck at. I don't know what to do over there. These were cute, and I wanted to use this, but I need them for another spread, so I had to just say, oh well. Okay, we're just gonna put that down there, and then this side needs something. We'll figure it out, what it needs. Okay, so this would be like, okay, so this is a holiday here. So we don't want to cover that up. I feel like if I was gonna put something else in here, I'd put it like somewhere down here. To kind of balance it out a little bit. And then of course, right at the bottom, how do we do the bottom? I do still, oh, or we could put it on this side. That might work too. Okay. 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 Let's see. I really want to use like this spring definition. I love that. Oh, it's 2 stickers. Okay. Didn't realize that. Okay. All right, and so then we have this. It's funny because when they came out with washi, these using washi paper, I was not feeling it, y'all. I was not. But now I'm starting to. I'm okay with it. I guess I'm getting over it. Oh, that seems like it's not laying down. Oh, that'd be okay. But I need like one more of those because I want some color. Now see, this right here is like why I was kind of like against them, because they don't layer over top of each other that well. Okay, there we go. This is not, or at least I'm pretty sure this is not like, you know, the first day of spring, but I'm just gonna put it there. Anyway, okay. So we have those books. I think that Rose Colored Days has like these definition kind of scripts. I think I'm gonna go pick those up because I like that. That's very, very cute. Okay. This. Oh, you know what? Hold on. Let's cut this off, and we might be able to use that up there. That's a lie. No. No. Nope. Let's just grab something else. Okay, so let's try this one. just kind of want it like, I just want something here. I don't want too much. How do I feel about that? I feel like I cut most of what I want off. Oh, I did it. Did I do it? I kind of did it, didn't I? Ugh, Jesus. Okay. All right. Let's try to finish this little one section up and then wrap it up. Okay. We're just gonna kind of put you guys here. I think it'll work. Okay. Oh, Jesus. My fingers don't want to work right. Okay. There we go. Dooch. Okay. So this is it. I don't know if I want to add something else like right there. I don't know if it'll be too much if I add something else right there. No, I'm not in love with it. Oh, maybe this one. These little pops of color are cute. Oh, you know what? Maybe that's what. Maybe I should try it on this side. Sometimes just switching orientation with stickers like is the best. It just completely makes it be what you want it to be. Oh, hold on. So indecisive. So we have the bowl, and then we have the bird cage. Anybody want to help me out? We have the bird cage. I think I like the bowl better because the bowl has that little pop of orange. That's very cute. So I think I'm just gonna go with the bowl. All right. Okay, so I think that's pretty much it. I'm gonna add like my days of the week and probably like some more little stuff like that, gold embellishments, and then I will show the final final result. I guess I'll show it on my brain on Instagram. So this is what we have so far. Like I said, this kit was from Saucy Stickers Co. And I do PR for her. My code is Coco15. So this is still in the shop if you want to pick it up. It's called the Cottagecore kit. And I did not go through the whole thing, but you probably saw. The kit, the format is a little different. Not like a straight vertical kit anymore. We have decorative and kind of more of a free form kind of idea. Um, so I do have enough here clearly to, still do a vertical kit, and I will do that as well later on. Ooh, I need butterflies. I'm sorry. I did say I was about to close this out. So yeah, I think the last part is just gonna be, I'm just gonna add, like some foiled stuff to it and dress it up. And but then, like I said, you guys will see it on Instagram. Thank you if you participated, meaning you came and was here for all the shenanigans and listened to me talk about the book that I couldn't remember half of the characters' names or the title. But um, thank you for our Sunday morning chat session, and I will see you guys next week on Sunday. Bye.